Back in 2018, Jack White of the White Stripes fame put out a solo album here called Boarding House Reach, and he did a tour to promote it. And he stopped by Dallas in April of 2018 to do a show, which sold out like that. So he did 2 shows. And I went to the second show. It was down at the old Bomb Factory in Deep Ellum. And I was there. And I tried to find a red shirt, but I couldn't find a solid red shirt. All I had was one that said, I found this credit union one. Actually, it's a soccer shirt, but you use what you got. I am wearing white pants, by the way. So, anyway, this is Jack White at the Bomb Factory, April the 29th, 2018. I was there, and this is how it went down. And I don't remember what he was wearing. I really don't. The White Stripes have always been a bucket list concert for me. But since the drumming half of the duo, Meg White, has decided to permanently retire her drumsticks, I was just going to have to settle on seeing the singing, guitar slamming half of the band, Jack White, on his solo venture. So when Jack White came to Dallas, I was going to be there. Okay, I was going to be at his second show because the first one sold out in minutes. Oh yeah. Now, even though I arrived at the Bomb Factory in Deep Ellum an hour early before the doors even opened, the line was nearly 3 blocks long. By the time the doors actually did open, the line behind me looked as if it stretched onto Mesquite, which is a suburb of Dallas, by the way. Now, with 6 White Stripes albums to his credit, I was hoping Jack would throw in a few White Stripes songs in his set. But I realized that Mr. White was in town to promote his new album, Boarding House Reach, which I, tried to listen to several times. However, I usually lost interest halfway through it, turning my thoughts to more compelling matters, such as, what color is an orange? Okay, the album isn't that bad, but it is certainly no White Stripes. Kudos to the opening act, a giant dog. Got to love that name, by the way. Also, have to love a lead singer who isn't afraid to wear a leotard, complete with fishnet stockings. Ooh, gutsy look. Now, with her constant stage movements that looked a little like a mix between ballet and stripper moves, I have to question her pre-band occupation. Nonetheless, I was ready for Jack White. Well, we all were, because by the time the Detroit rocker finally made the stage, we had all been standing for like 3.5 hours. Standing without cell phones, by the way. This concert had a strict no cell phone rule. Yes, no people recording the show in front of me. Hooray! Do you mind if I play a song in the key of G? Mr. White asked as he strapped on one of the 5 guitars sitting on the stage. G for Texas, G for Tennessee, he said. Huh? Now, regardless of Jack's questionable spelling skills, the guy still knows how to make a guitar scream. Oh, yes. Now, even though I figured I wasn't going to hear too many White Stripes songs, I've always thought Jack White had one of the most interesting voices and most unique guitar playing styles in the music biz. And he was there to deliver all of the above. Now, bending the strings, he squealed his guitar through the Stripes song, When I Hear My Name, with that howling voice of his, which at times sounds a bit like a junior high boy going through puberty. But that's what we like. Yeah. Then he strapped on his acoustic guitar to lead us through the Stripes song, Hotel Yorba. Yorba. Now, this is one of those songs that I just couldn't wait to get home and try to figure out the chords or look them up on the internet to play myself. Then, after a spare song from his somewhat spare new album, Mr. White launched into the one White Stripes song that everyone knows, even if they've never heard of Jack or Meg or the White Stripes of any nature. And this would be Seven Nation Army. Come on! The grandkids even know that song. This song tends to sneak in the commercials, and marching bands love to play it at football games. Yes, we all got to sing along with Jack's guitar as he played that famous riff. Dum 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 dum. And if that wasn't enough, dum 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 dum. Yes, seeing Jack White play Seven Nation Army was nearly worth the 5.5 hours of standing I had to suffer through. But it was a concert moment that I will truly cherish. I put it right up there with seeing Jimmy Page play Black Dog, Eric Clapton playing Layla. Okay, that might be a bit of a stretch, but a concert moment nonetheless. And Hotel Yorba. Well, it's 1, 2, 3, 4. I guess playing all those years with Meg on drums, Jack had developed a thing for girl drummers. But the current Madam Beatkeeper, Carla Azar, seemed to be a little more drummer prominence to the music rather than the knock, 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 who's there drumming of Meg White. Not knocking Meg though. Oh heavens no. We get the style. We know the philosophy of the White Stripes. Love you, Meg. Wish you'd come back to the stage. Oh yes. But what's really weird about this show was that Jack and the band said their farewells after only playing an hour. Then came back for a 7-song encore. 7 songs. Encore. Wow. White's set list tends to vary so much from show to show that drummer Carla was completely lost at one point and started to slam down on an intro until the bass player gave her a quick "wrong song" signal. Yeah, I've heard that White doesn't even use a set list. Yes, Jack White has always been one to keep us guessing. Like the old question, was Jack and Meg White husband and wife, or brother and sister, or just musical cousins? As I recall, they kind of played off on all 3 of those scenarios. Of course, my biggest question is why Jack decided to play 22 songs at Friday's Dallas show, but only 16 songs for my Sunday show. That was the hardest button to button. And he did play that White Stripe song, by the way. button to button. So that was the Jack White show at the Bomb Factory on April the 29th, 2018. Pretty cool show. I just long for the day that Meg and Jack will get back together and go on a White Stripes reunion tour. Which probably won't happen, but hey, we can always wish. It's possible? Who really knows?